You guys ready for the roommate's homecoming?
He's an entrepreneur, an investor.
I feel like you guys are really the blueprint of what a successful athlete podcast looks like.
Welcome to the Finneran Pavilion, Matt Hillman! He brings the hustle and the heart.
I'm just happy they didn't have NIL when I was here, because I for sure would have got paid. I would have been out here with a Rolls Royce.
A 2016 national champion, Josh Hart! A two-time national champion and Naismith Player of the Year.
I didn't have a senior night. Graduated in 3 years. Wait, let me say it again. I graduated in 3 years.
Jalen Brunson! The fearless leader for our women's basketball team.
Got into it for teaching and just developing and being a part of the journey of, again, these amazing young women.
Head coach Denise Dillon! To the new head coach for your men's basketball team.
I'll give you one better. I was a ball boy for the Knicks. That's how big of a Knicks fan I was.
Kevin Willard! Everybody make some noise for a Villanova legend.
Wait, what was your career high in college? I remember this.
It was against Seton Hall, 50.
Maddy Siegrist! A two-time National Coach of the Year and six-time Big East Coach of the Year.
You guys are really on good behavior coming back to your alma mater. We're proud of you, man.
Hall of Fame Coach Jay Wright! A Super Bowl champion, former center for your Philadelphia Eagles.
Travis can get under my skin. He's been doing it for a long time. I'm not that hard to get under my skin either.
Jason Kelce!
It's gonna be a fun night for sure. Thank you guys.
Nova Nation, we're getting ready for a great night tonight. Like I said, my name is Jimmy J, your Villanova Athletics MC. We're welcoming Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart back to campus tonight. We cannot wait. We also got our special guests in the building, Hall of Famer Jay Wright and Jason Kelce are backstage, ready to go. Now it's time to get this party started. It's time to officially introduce the first roommate of the night, the first host of the night.
This would make a good podcast for these two. Cool. The best outro we've had.
It was Matt's 31st birthday.
Damn.
2 days ago.
Oh, we added it to the wall. Add to the wall? I made it to the wall?
He's an entrepreneur, an investor, a brand ambassador, and the original roommate of Josh when he was back in high school. Many of y'all may know him as Matty Ice. Welcome to the Finneran Pavilion, Matt Hillman! Matt got the V's up too. Welcome, Matt. Welcome, Matty. The big man on campus, Matty Ice.
You guys ready for the roommate's homecoming?
Man, it was great to meet you. Great to have
meet you too,
on the
for
field.
sure.
We're going to have a good night.
We're gonna have a good night.
Is
It's
it
gonna be
time
fun.
to bring out the other members?
I think it's time.
Let's
I think
bring
it's
out
time.
the next member of the roommate show.
Hart gets inside. Tough shot. It goes.
He is as tough as they come.
Two of New York's finest, Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart.
Welcome to another episode of the Roommate Show. I feel like I bring a fire to the podcast.
Matt, our next member, he brings the hustle and the heart. No pun intended. A 2016 national champion. That number 3 hangs here at Villanova 2. It's retired. A star forward for the New York Knicks. Your man, your old roommate, Josh Hart. I need y'all to show Josh Hart some love in here. Hart, nice to see you, man. Them diamonds dancing in here too, baby, man. My fault. Yeah, we got one more member to bring us. Should we bring him out? It's about time. You ready? You ready to meet the next member of the Roommates Podcast?
I'm Jalen Brunson. I'm an all-star. I'm the king of New York. I'm the captain. Oh, life's good. This guy, man.
Jalen Brunson does it again!
Something else happened, Josh.
What else happened?
Captain.
Oh my God.
Jalen Brunson, born to play basketball.
Jalen Brunson, born to play basketball. Brunson backs in. Scoop layup. It's up. It's good. And the Knicks take the lead.
And now, finally, let's welcome back to the Fin, a two-time national champion and Naismith Player of the Year. His number one also hangs in Villanova immortality here. One of the best ever to don the blue and the white on the main line. Captain for the New York Knicks, Captain Clutch, Jalen Brunson! JB is home, y'all! Welcome, JB, home, y'all!
Hold up. Before we go any further, we got a Celtics jersey.
We got a Celtics jersey right here, man.
We got a Celtics jersey in the front row. Come on, man.
I'll give him credit though. I'll give him credit, man. You got
Front row too.
Yeah, he got balls. We sent them home last year, but it's okay. That's why it's cool. It's cool, you know.
I got one thing to say before we get started. Two things. Where's Father Peter? Where's Father Peter?
Right there.
Where's he at?
Hey, Father.
It's a little bright. So I saw the rules and everything what we can and cannot say. No cursing. That's gonna be really hard for us. I'm gonna try my absolute best. But that shit's pretty hard. Just want to let you know that, but just want to say thank you for having us back. This is amazing. Thank you for having us back. Also, kind of off script here, I want to pay tribute to the late George Raveling. Everyone give it up. Pioneer in the game of basketball, and obviously a Villanova great, so we miss him, and I just had to throw his name out here, just being out here for the first time in a long time.
No, for sure, man. We gotta give a round of applause to you guys for coming out, showing love, man. So make some noise for you guys. This is super dope for us. I think this might be the first time I've been back since jersey retirement. I'm not sure about you, but
this is the first time I've been back since I was standing behind there, and you got traded to us.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, I cursed there too on the video.
We had a cute little video. How excited he was! I was back on the team. But man, this is amazing. I really appreciate you guys coming out, showing love, and it's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be a fun night.
It's gonna be a fun night for sure. Thank you guys.
Fun night. Also, wait, one more thing. I'm sorry. Me and Josh talked about this backstage a little bit. Is there class tomorrow, Father Peter? You sure? Me and Josh are talking about possibly going to Kelly's after this. So. Oh. And Josh said the tab's on him.
The thing is, Kelly's after this is a must. And the fact that me and Jalen are in a very fortunate position, so I think the tab's only right for it to be split between both of us. So it's gonna be a fun little night. It's gonna be.
So if you guys go to Kelly's.
But it will be a very responsible night.
Very responsible.
With no cursing.
No cursing.
And having
water
fun.
Only, soft drinks.
Exactly.
That's
so
it.
it'll be fun.
I'm sorry. We
So
had to do it. I'm sorry.
I hope you guys are ready to meet the men's. Ooh, I put that together. Men and women's basketball team.
Do we have a speech class here at Nova?
I got my diploma. I got my paper. I graduated in all 4 years.
There we go.
Thank you.
Give him a round of applause for that.
Thank you. So, without further ado.
Philadelphia! For 52 years, y'all have been waiting for this. You want to talk about underdog? You want to talk about a hungry dog? For 52 years, you've been starved in this championship.
It's time to welcome out a Super Bowl champion, a 7-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first-team All-Pro, and host of the New Heights podcast. Y'all know him, number 62 for your Philadelphia Eagles, former center, Jason Kelce!
Josh, how'd you feel hearing that song?
I feel like it's not a great song. It's not a catchy song.
Commanders fan.
What's the commies fight song?
We're in a transitional phase right now. It used to be Hail to the Redskins. Obviously, they switched that up. So, yeah, I don't know what it is now. But you guys will hear it.
Oh.
We're back. Except for the 40-point loss that you guys gave us last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
You got some. Jaden Daniels looks really good though. Commanders are a team now. Ownership has been improved. They're doing a lot of good things, as much as I hate to admit it.
Yeah, they'll be good. Yeah, give a round. Someone clap. Go ahead, clap.
I heard a single clap out there.
Yeah.
Single clap.
Yeah, single clap for the Commanders.
Sounds about right.
Man, I don't want to do it, but can we ban the Tush Push? It's not legal. It's not legal, and y'all know it. I would say it now. Like you got guys, it's false start and all that. They need to ban it after this year though, because I got Jalen Hurts in fantasy.
Okay.
So I need the points. I would like him to throw the ball to AJ Brown because I have him also in fantasy.
We should probably start doing that.
Well, it'll be. I'm not going to. He's a great guy, great quarterback. I'm not going to talk to him.
Ask him the question you want to ask him.
That question?
Yeah, that question.
In the playbook.
Okay.
Do you guys have passing plays?
Oh, no. The other question.
What was the other question?
We just talked about it. He wants to meet Taylor.
He wants to meet Taylor?
Yeah.
Join. Get in line, buddy.
Time out. All right, hold on. I'm reading this stat. So you ran one of the fastest 40 times as an O-lineman?
At the 2011 Combine, I was the fastest O-lineman.
Wow.
Long time ago.
4.89?
4.89.
Jalen, are you beating that?
Nah, I'm good. I'm not fast for a reason, so I'm gonna leave that to him.
There we go.
Yeah, good. I would beat it. I just want to put that out there now. I'd beat it.
What would your 40 time be?
Do basketball players run times at their combines or workouts?
We run like a three-quarter sprint.
Yeah, we run like a three-quarter sprint or something.
Three-quarter sprint?
Yeah, like a
three-quarter of the court. Like not
okay.
So what?
What's the length of a court?
94 feet. Divide that by 3. I'm not doing that.
94 feet.
And then you divide it by 3, times that by 3, and then
Why would you times it if you divide it by 3?
If you divide.
So it's like 31 yards is the length of it? What are we talking? 94 feet, you say?
Yeah, 94 feet.
So divided by 3.
Say it again. One more time.
Oh, 31.3?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Feet. That's feet, too.
31.3 yards.
There
you go.
And you're doing 3/4 of that, which, man, we're really struggling. Divide that now by 4.
That's what I'm saying. And y'all got mad at me. But I had a good time on mine. I was like top 10, I think, in my combine time.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm just saying.
Anyway. Let's talk about, honestly, yes, you're a future Hall of Famer in my eyes.
Thank
I
you,
love
Jalen.
it.
Appreciate it.
I love it. Future Hall of Famer. You have one of the biggest podcasts out right now.
Okay.
Probably ever.
Hey.
Can we talk about how that came about?
Well, really, Trav and I had always wanted to do something together. And the whole podcasting thing really started to get more popular with athletes. Draymond Green was doing this thing up there in Golden State. Bussin' with the Boys started doing their thing in Tennessee with the Titans. So then Pat McAfee started doing his thing. And before we were kind of hesitant to do it because, like, is this going to be a distraction? This is the big worry. Like, you know, we don't do it well, all of a sudden we're going to get crushed by either fans or media. Like, we're not focused on the game. And but guys were doing it, having success. I was like, okay, this clearly isn't a distraction if dudes are doing it and winning. Right. So we decided to just take a stab at it, not really knowing how it was going to do, what it was even going to look like, and just sounded like something fun to try. Right. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
On the lines of the podcast, because obviously, as you know, being a player doing that, there's highs and lows in the season. There's been a lot of times that we've talked about when we had to record something, we're like, man, I don't know if we can do it.
Yeah.
We're talking about doing a new season. I don't know if we can do it. Were there any moments during that time when you're building the podcast where you're like, I don't know if we can do this anymore, bro?
We got really lucky. We both went to the Super Bowl our first year doing it. Like, the big thing that sucks with it is, as you guys know, like, you have a bad game, you know, the team is underperforming, people want answers. The thing that I've always liked about it is we have the ability to control the narrative. We can say what we actually think is there, and that's one of the reasons I think that people are really being drawn to these athlete-driven podcasts. Is like, now we don't have to go through a beat writer or any type of like ESPN or anything. And I work for ESPN. I got no shame in that, but they can go right to the source. So it's a powerful tool, and we enjoyed that. Are there any times we thought about not doing it? As it's had success, was that more money, more problems, right? The business side weighs on you because there's other people that start being reliant on it, and that's been great, fabulously, for the most part. But that was some things that have been stressful to navigate as it's grown. But no, we never thought about not doing it, but that's probably the bigger stressor that we've had to deal with.
What was it like for you? I feel like you guys are really the blueprint of what a successful athlete podcast looks like. So what was it like for you guys starting a podcast and then signing a deal that's bigger than most NFL contracts?
I mean, it was huge. I played offensive line. Like, there's not a lot of media offensive linemen. And it's a crazy day and age where you get, because of the way social media is, because of the way podcasting is, just the media landscape, athletes have the ability to have a direct connection and show their personality, who they are, their likes, their interests, what their view is on the game and what's happening with fans directly. Now you don't have to do it in a press conference that's stuck up. You can be as authentic as possible, right to the source. It's really worked for us. I'd be lying to you if I had like some master plan as to why that's happened. I mean, going to the Super Bowl, Travis's dating life, all that has vastly helped the podcast. There's no question about that. But I think, I also think people come because my brother and I, like you guys, are very comfortable being around each other. So we feel very comfortable saying and doing stuff. And when you're talking to somebody from the press, you're a little bit guarded. I mean, if you're smart, you are, because you're like, I don't know, what's this angle that's coming at me? How is this going to be used? When I talk on my own shows, I can say whatever I want. Whatever I don't like, we'll cut it. I'm just going to try and make Travis laugh because I've been doing that my whole life, and we'll go from there.
Real quick, I know you guys got the game in the New Heights cap, so we want to give you our edition of the game, the roommates and the game Nova caps. Well, that's not even it. This is it. That's not even it. Where are my caps at?
Where's my hat?
Are these it?
We know where it is?
Where the roommates ones?
Which one is it?
Did Jay take it?
Oh, that is them? That is them.
God, sorry, I didn't go to school here.
There we go.
That's for you. And now, my real question for you, obviously, yes, sorry, I gotta finish reading this. For all you fans out there, please go to the Game Caps website and use code roommates. I repeat, code roommates. Speaking of your pod, there's this really funny moment that I find hilarious that you guys had to, I guess, postpone one of your shows because Travis got under your skin one time, huh?
It's happened more than once.
Really?
We've announced it once. Travis can get under my skin. He's been doing it for a long time. I'm not that hard to get under my skin either. I can get fired up now. But you know, I think we try and be as authentic as possible. We're trying to have fun, and you're trying to be funny, and sometimes you're also trying to be funny over things that are really serious, right? Like, listen, we laugh and joke, but we take playing football very seriously. This is like our livelihood. This is what our reputation is. We care a lot.
Right.
And, you know, sometimes somebody makes a joke, especially your brother who knows how to get under your skin. You don't find it as funny. You're like, hey, man, this guy's trying to get off on me. So, yeah, it's happened before, but, I mean, my brother and I have been fighting our whole lives, so nothing new.
How did you know it was time to hang it up?
My knees.
They were gone?
Yeah. I asked that to Charles Barkley. He's like, when people that aren't good start beating you, like, it hadn't manifested that much yet. I always wanted to stop before it really started going downhill. I didn't want to be somebody that was really trying to hang on to every last second in the NFL. I just did not want to be that person. And I could feel myself over the last 2 to 3 years starting to deteriorate. And it just gets to a point where it's really hard to get to game day. Hard to the point that it's really not fun throughout the entire week. You know, when you're young, you love coming into practice, you love going into the weight room, you enjoy being in the meeting room, and at the end of my career, just all of it was so exhausting to try and get to game day. And I still love game day. Game day, you find a way to get up for it. The energy, the testosterone, and all the juices flowing, that was awesome. But I knew that eventually it was all this other stuff was going to catch up, and it was starting to catch up. And I was like, this is the time. I'm out.
Well, obviously, all jokes aside, with the tush push, do you think that was because obviously that's a physically exhausting play.
It is a physically
exhausting. Do you think that towards the end of your career, that kind of, you were like, I can't, I don't know if I can do this?
I would still go out there, and tush push is a very easy play in the grand scheme of things. If the Eagles want to pay me millions of dollars just go do tush push right now, I'll go do that right now. Blocking Dexter Lawrence and, Leonard Williams and guys, Chris Jones.
Deron Payne.
I
got to go with my commander in there, man.
Jared Allen, or Jonathan Allen. Yeah, I mean, it was, a lot of that other stuff is really hard. The tush push is exhausting, but it's not a high impact play, and it's not something that really, it's such a high percentage play to be executed. That's not the reason I retired, for sure.
I tried.
Nice. Good try.
I lived out one of my childhood dreams being in the ring in WWE.
Nice.
Right.
That was very fun.
Can you explain the feeling of you being in the link?
That was wild.
Running out there, the ski mask on.
I feel like your personality is made for the WWE, too.
What's up?
Your personality is made for the WWE.
You grow up in the 90s, and you got like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and all these guys that are just like larger-than-life figures, and like to actually be in the ring with Rey Mysterio, who was wrestling that entire same time, it was pretty awesome, and especially doing it with Lane, like both of us getting in there. And we had the easiest thing in the world. They're like, hey, at some point, you're just going to take this guy, throw him into the turnbuckle, and then jump in the ring, and it's going to be over, right? So, but it was still awesome. Being in the link, WrestleMania, which like we couldn't even watch WrestleMania growing up because we There's no chance my dad was paying for pay-per-view WrestleMania. So I would have to watch the highlights. But it was awesome. It was the atmosphere was incredible, and just being in a WWE ring, which you watch all growing up, that was awesome.
It's a different adrenaline rush.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
This From Philly with Game segment is brought to you by our friends at Tommy John. Underwear with Game. We're going to make sure we get you some.
Please.
I think that box is actually for you. So you could, when you leave. Yeah, take it when you leave.
There we go. Sure. Thank you.
So you obviously played with Philly for your entire career, right? Which is pretty rare to see these days, that an athlete sticks with a team for their whole career. So just talk about that and your experience there and growing there and what the city of Philadelphia means to you as well.
I have a very jaded idea of what the NFL business is because I never really got shown it. You know, I played with a lot of guys that played for multiple different organizations and got either cut or traded or basically told by a certain organization, we don't want you anymore. I never had that experience, which is crazy. And the Eagles have done that with me, Lane Johnson, Brent Selleck, Brandon Graham. Like, there have been a number of guys that have solely played in Philadelphia. And I do think that effort by the organization has benefited the team in the locker room. And I feel very lucky. I love Philadelphia. I still live in Philadelphia for a lot of these reasons that we're saying. You know, I grew up in Cleveland, and nobody in Philadelphia likes when I say this. Some people from Cleveland here? There we go. East side or west side? F the west side. All right, here we go.
Sorry, father.
Just kidding. We love everyone from Cleveland. So, but Cleveland's heavy. I mean, it's not dissimilar from Philadelphia, just on a much smaller scale. Born off the back of blue-collar workers that were either steel mill, transplants, you're working, making car parts or tires or whatever it is. Like, it's a lot of hard-working people. And a lot of the athletes that we cherish in Cleveland that were hard workers came and gave extra effort, ran to first base, all that, like played hard on defense, like all that stuff is what Clevelanders loved. So coming here, it was very apparent, like, this ain't that much different. A lot of the things that Philadelphia fans love in their athletes are the guys that I loved growing up. So I consider it a blessing that I came here, and I'm very happy that I played my whole career in one spot. Especially in Cleveland, I watched all my favorite athletes leave. Jim Thome ended up coming and playing for the Phillies. I know you guys love that. I hated it. He was my favorite baseball player of all time, and then all of a sudden, he's a Philadelphia Philly. Like, LeBron left us. And I love LeBron. I'm not taking that. I still love you. But that hurt, right? Yeah. And in Cleveland, that's kind of, you watch all of your guys leave. So, yeah, it's been really awesome to stay in one spot. Yeah.
He left twice.
He did leave twice. But the first one was the one that hurt the most. After he won the championship, all right, go do whatever you want now, LeBron.
But then he came on New Heights, so.
Yeah, he came on New Heights, and he also got us our first championship in, like, forever. So, yeah, much has been forgiven.
Yeah.
So you're still a Cavs fan?
I mean, yes, I'm still a Cleveland sports fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like how, like, you stay true to who you are. You don't conform to going where.
Well, I'm Cleveland and Philly, and I'm very lucky that those cities do not fight each other.
Right.
Like, most of the time.
I lived in Dallas and New York.
That's tough.
Yeah, it was tough.
That's very tough. You can't like all of a sudden embrace the Cowboys.
Yeah, no. But one thing I realized, like, I was my first game going to Dallas wearing an Eagles jersey. I'm like, damn, it's gonna be tough wearing the Eagles jersey in Dallas.
Not that tough.
It was soft as hell. It was soft. And then going in New York, nothing. Like so. But you wear stuff here, you're gonna hear it.
Yeah, for sure. I
try to get Josh.
Bryce wore the Cowboys thing when he first got here, and that stopped pretty quick.
Yeah, that stopped pretty quick. I got Josh last year.
I wore my jersey. It ain't no one do nothing.
Nobody did it.
You were in a box.
I wore my I mean, I had to walk through the crowd.
Yeah, had to still get there.
I walked through the crowd. I didn't have no problems.
I just didn't know who you were, actually.
Yeah, I mean, probably. I was just this tall guy with a Commander jersey. They knew they were going to beat the brakes off us.
It feels like the Commanders are probably the least hated of the three, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's Cowboys one,
Cowboys,
then
Giants, Commanders.
Yeah, everyone loves us.
Nobody loves you.
Like, no. Like, no one even, like, thinks about you. Now they do, but
Yeah, because we finally got a quarterback. We don't have Jason Campbell under center.
throwing names out there.
You're showing your age with that reference.
Yeah, nobody knew who Jason Campbell was.
Not a single
That shows
laugh.
you how bad we were. He was a quarterback, guys, just so you know, in like 2005 or something like that.
Well, unlike you, I saw my favorite team win an actual Super Bowl.
Woo!
And then one of the best championship parade speeches ever, with one of the best costumes ever.
It was fun. A lot of fun.
Can you explain that costume to me? You probably said it before, but I need to hear it.
So we were talking in like a group chat, a bunch of the guys on the team, about like, what are we going to wear? And we were talking about wearing these like throwback jerseys to guys that played for the Birds, never won a Super Bowl, try and pay homage to some of the guys that played before us. And then it started shifting, and like C-Long's talking about wearing a mink fur coat with an AI deal underneath, and Selleck's still doing the Harold Carmichael, and this guy's doing this. I'm like, you know what? It's a Philadelphia parade. I want to do this Philadelphia style, parade style. So I'm going to do a Mummers outfit. But I'm like, where do I get a Mummers outfit? So I talked to my hairdresser, barber, whatever you want to call Libby. I knew her husband was a mummer, so I shoot her a text, hey, what are the chances Bobby has a Mummers outfit? He's like, I'll get back to you. And within like 5 minutes, he's like, I got the perfect thing. They got a 6'4" saxophonist. We got you one. And I didn't even know what it looked like until it showed up. And I'm like, this thing is perfect. It's like green and pink and yellow. It was awesome. So yeah, I was, and then the day of, I mean, that year was so special because there was so much emotion, and just for the entire existence of the Super Bowl, the Eagles have been waiting to win one of those. Generations of fathers and sons and daughters and people going to, Franklin Field and the Vet. Like, they've been waiting so long to get this and for it to finally happen. And that was like the moment where, as a player, you got to see that entire energy manifest. So like the moment we got out there with the buses, we got off the buses, and it was like everybody was possessed from that moment on. Alcohol helped too.
I wasn't gonna go there, but
yeah, right.
I could. A couple of us could tell. So when you guys went back to Cincinnati and did it at school,
yeah,
not gonna lie,
not unsimilar to this. It's pretty cool.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, we saw that and we're like, all right, we got to go back to Nova.
Yeah, man.
We got to go back to Nova. This is yeah.
This is awesome.
Y'all gave us the inspiration to come back, and obviously thankful that we were able to come back.
We're throwing out underwear. Who doesn't want free underwear? Come on now. This is my favorite brand too.
There we go.
I'm in on some. Yeah, I don't do underwear, if I'm being honest, but I wear them to sleep.
Well, Josh just did a photo shoot in the Tommy John underwear.
Did a photo shoot?
He did.
I did do the
Can
photo.
we put a photo of this up?
No, God, no, please.
Wait.
No, do not put your phone away.
This next segment is presented by BodyArmor Sports Drink. Choose better.
All right, we got a few rapid fire questions for you,
Hit
Jason. What's the better choice? Got a couple Philly themed questions. It's Always Sunny or Abbott Elementary?
To watch?
Sure.
Oh man, I don't want to do either Quinta or Mac any disservice. I can't choose between. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Weightlifting or cardio?
What's that?
Weightlifting.
Weightlifting. You got to pay me to do cardio. I'm not doing cardio.
Strawberry banana or fruit punch? BodyArmor.
I've always been a fruit punch guy.
Okay. On the screen, I see better cheesesteak, Pat's, Geno's, or other, but I'm just going to actually ask you what the best cheesesteak is. 'Cause my guess is probably not one of those two.
Well, Pat's and Geno's I think they're a great spot for anybody looking to see the history of cheesesteaks. Sure. But my favorite, if I'm out this way, D'Alessandro's.
I think that's the best one.
And that's my wife's favorite. Yeah. My actual favorite is Angelo's, though.
We had Angelo's in the back. Coming into a season, underrated or as an all-pro?
What's better?
Yeah.
Man, this is like Rocky 1 versus Rocky 3. That's really what it comes down to. It's like being underrated is great if you can prove everybody wrong. Problem is that usually doesn't happen. So a lot of times it kind of sucks. But it's hard to, like, when you go your whole career trying to be established in what your mind is the player that you think of yourself as, and for that to finally happen, that's a huge moment in any player's career. That it's the All-Pros are great and everything is fantastic, but I think that's a big, at least for me it was, because I was a chronically underrated player my entire career. And once you get that level of status and get cemented like that, and for me that all happened in 1 year. We won the Super Bowl and I got my first All-Pro was I All-Pro 2017? I had my best season that year, and that was when it really took off for me. So, but I would say underrated is, and proving everybody wrong, it's hard to beat that.
What's next with Jason Kelce?
I'm going to wake up and do WIP at 7:30. That's about all I don't know what's next. I think I'm going to keep doing the podcast, doing Monday Night Countdown with ESPN, and try not to think too far ahead. I'm going to raise 4 girls and remember to take my wife out to eat more than I do, because I need to do that. Cherish that portion of it as well. So I think,
Reach out to me and invite me down to Seattle.
Please. You got to, hey.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Where you want to go? You got any place in mind? All right.
I'll go to Seattle. You come to Margate.
Let's do it. I'm in. Done. Come on. Done. Easy. Easy.
Is that like a Jersey Shore thing?
You coming, Josh?
Josh, I've been asking, actually, you showed up this summer.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. You showed up this summer.
Yeah, I was there. I went to your child's first birthday.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah, it was Margate. Nice place.
Yeah.
Not really my cup of tea.
No?
He's a Hamptons guy.
He's a yeah.
He's a what?
Hamptons guy. That's to tell you everything you need to know about him.
I don't even need to ask any more questions. I got it.
No, I like getting away. I call it bougie simplicity. You know,
for sure, it's definitely bougie.
Yeah, I'm just out there vibing. I'm having some wine, and I'm just like, I'm trying to get as far away from everything as possible, and that's like the most, or the furthest away I can be.
I will say, I think Jay Wright he came and talked to the team one year, and he summed up the Jersey Shore really well. He's like, to everybody from Philly, it's the greatest thing on earth. And to everybody from outside of Philly, it's the dirtiest, dingiest place they've ever been in.
Exactly. Honestly, it was because of the TV show. The TV show is what did it for me.
The TV show gave it a lot of false, perceptions. Mine was certainly like that, coming from Cleveland. Like, we're going to the Jersey Shore.
Yep. That was my only,
Sammy and Snooki. And
that's my only
That's what I thought I was getting ready for.
Exactly. So I'm good.
It's nothing like that.
That's fine. Yeah. I'm not going to find out. But hey, I heard it's an amazing place. So, you guys go have a field day.
We will.
Big thanks to Tommy John Underwear with Game. Y'all give it up for Jason Kelce. Look out for him on New Heights Show.
Guys, hate to tell you, but summer's over. That means it's time to get back to work. Don't stress it though, because Tommy John has you covered, whatever your day-to-day looks like.
We're talking stretch that moves with you, not against you. Ultra soft support and moisture wicking to keep you dry, even during warm-ups, press conferences, and those fourth quarter pressure moments.
We all know how much Josh enjoys press conferences.
I've been wearing these, and I'm telling you, I actually look forward to putting them on in the morning. Tommy John is underwear with Game.
Whether you're stuck at your desk, hitting the gym, or chasing your kids around the house, Tommy John makes sure the daily grind should never be in your underwear.
Ooh, little Tommy John.
Let's unbox. Let's see what we got here.
So we're gonna rock.
Oh, he's hooking us up. I'm actually wearing Tommy John's right now as we speak.
Ooh, card. Always read the card.
Shout out Tommy John.
Dear Jalen, Tommy John underwear with Game secures your balls like Josh secures his rebounds. Josh does get rebounds.
Got a dope little New York Tommy John hoodie.
Ball don't lie. Enjoy some of our favorite pieces for your off-court comfort.
And you already know we need the boxers.
Oh, new color. I don't have this color. It should be dope.
You can never have too many boxes, bro. You can never have too many boxes.
Shorts?
Shout out Tommy John, man. Much love to y'all.
Shout out Tommy John, man. Thank you, guys.
What I really love is that these don't ride up, have a perfect fit, and give me confidence.
Josh is right. You know you're getting lightweight, comfortable, breathable essentials.
I'm going to be feeling good, getting back to it this season. Got preseason prep with my Tommy John.
That's right. When you're feeling good and comfortable in your Tommy Johns, you carry yourself with confidence both on and off the court.
Now this is underwear with game.
Save 25% at TommyJohn.com/roomies.
Double down on comfort with Tommy John and get 25% off your first order right now at TommyJohn.com/roomies with promo code roomies.
Ready to rewrite your sports drink routine? Choose BodyArmor Sports Drink, back with a brand new look and same great taste. BodyArmor Sports Drink has electrolytes, coconut water, vitamins, antioxidants, and no artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners. Find BodyArmor Sports Drink on Amazon or at your local grocery store today. Your new routine will thank you. BodyArmor, choose better.
I will say, man, it's an amazing time being back here. Obviously, it's almost 10 years, or it is 10 years since we won the national championship. So that's.
You got him right behind you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
watch your
snap.
mouth. Well, we were looking at the trophies, but you guys can make some noise too. You guys look great. But I will say one thing that's super dope, obviously, like I said, it being 10 years, we have guys that were here when we were playing. D.O.'s here. We got D-Ray here. I think D-Ray go by Ray now, but that's my boy. Obviously, Javon was here, helped build this thing, man. So it's always super dope having guys come back. And to you guys here that are playing now, make sure you guys know, like, when you guys put on that Villanova jersey, man, it's more than just teammates. It's family. So show love to those guys, and they paved the way. So
yeah. 1,000%. I think the best thing about my time at Nova was knowing I just wasn't here for the time I was going to be on campus. I knew it was going to be like a lifetime commitment. And this place has meant more than me, and you guys know. This place is home. This place is unbelievable. I mean, a lot of new shiny things around here, but no matter what, I mean, this place is unbelievable. Everywhere I go, you're going to find a Villanovan in the most random place in the world, and they're going to say, class of whatever, whatever. You know, so make sure when you guys spend your time here, know that this is a lifetime thing. Everybody. This is for life here.
with James at James, can you do the honors to intro our next guest, please?
Jenkins three, right wing to win it. He made it. He made the three from the right wing. At the buzzer. Cats win it all. Cats win it all. Cats win it all.
When great fortune comes upon you, it doesn't make the man. It reveals what the man's really like. You're great men. Great, humble men. You are unselfish and you got great character. Let's remain that way as champions.
It's time to welcome a 2021 inductee into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, a two-time National Coach of the Year and six-time Big East Coach of the Year. He led his Wildcats to 8 Big East regular season titles and a total of how many players he have in the NBA. 19 players that he's coached have made it to the NBA. Some Villanova royalty back on the main line. Everybody welcome Hall of Fame coach Jay Wright. All right, guys, hold on, guys. Before you guys get started, JB, Josh, and Coach Wright, we got a special message for you guys. There's someone who couldn't make it here tonight that wanted to say something special. Let's take a look at the video board. Who we got?
What's up, Roommates Show? My guys JB and Josh. Wish I could be there enjoying the 10th season anniversary of our championship squad. Brought my favorite Villanova shirt over to Sicily. I'm doing well over here, but thinking of you guys. Hopefully you guys have a great show. Shout out to the Nova Nation. I know it's going to be a great opening night and start of the basketball season for you guys. So I'll check out the highlights, check out the videos, and hopefully you guys have a great show. And as always, go Cats.
Archie.
Yeah, sure, man. Let's show some love for Ryan, man. Shout out to Ryan.
Yeah.
Give him some love, man. Yeah. With some luck out there in Italy this year. Coach, I just want to start by saying, I know I was more of the problem child during our tenure here, but he's the first one that cursed, and he's the first one that said something bad. So I just want to put that out there now, that I was the more well-behaved, put-together guy.
I'm really enjoying watching you guys apologize to Father Peter and be on such good behavior here tonight. Usually when I watch this podcast, it's not as smooth. You guys are really on good behavior coming back to your alma mater. We're proud of you, man. You've really grown up.
Nah, we haven't grown up yet.
You haven't, but you know enough when you come back to your alma mater to be on good behavior. I'm proud of you.
Only because Father Peter's here.
Yeah, if Father Peter here, it would be even crazier.
I know. I've heard a couple. I'm sorry, Father Peters. I saw Father Peter gave an 8 on the dunk.
Yeah, he wasn't impressed.
An 8.
He wasn't impressed.
I thought it was pretty impressed. I thought that was a 10.
I don't know about that.
10. I thought that was a 10. Tonight that was a 10.
Coach, that ring you have on your finger, is that 2016 or 2018?
You know I would not do that. You know I would not do that. This is 22 Final Four. There's no way I would wear one of those with you two arguing
the debate
all
would
the
start.
time. And everybody here doesn't know this, but guys, Matt played on the same high school team as Josh. So when we were recruiting Josh, Matt was always helping us out in the recruiting. So he is responsible to Josh Hart coming to Villanova too.
Wow.
Him and his family.
I guess I'll take that. Thanks, Coach.
And if you think about why Josh came to Villanova, probably because his parents made him. That's probably why he did it.
Close.
Left alone, I don't know.
It was close. Good. I'm just happy they didn't have NIL when I was here, because I for sure would have got paid.
You would have been a nightmare.
I would have been. You thought I was bad then?
Oh.
I would have been so much worse. I would have been out here with a Rolls Royce, iced out.
You all, it's great to have. Isn't it cool to be back here with all the Nova Nation of Villanova students?
Absolutely.
It's cool to be back here with you guys and all the students here. We won a lot of games in this building together, man. This is a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. But so all you students know, in the summers when we would stay here, back then there was no NIL, so the guys used to have to leave their dorm rooms and then go out to West Campus and get a dorm room just for the summer. We used to have to get an extra dorm room just for Josh's sneaks. And he had one dorm room just for you. So imagine if there was NIL and you were able to buy all the sneaks you could buy.
It would have been bad. It would have been bad.
Josh was disgusting, man. Yeah, Josh, actually, I take that back. Josh wasn't, gross. He just had a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It was like a maze walking into his room. It was just like, you had to put your left foot here, your right foot here, just to get through to, the door. So, I could see it. I thank God I was only roommates for 1 year.
When I found out he had the extra room, our administrative assistant, Arlisha Davidson's I'm like, what do you mean he's got an extra room? He can't have 2 rooms. He goes, trust me, for his teammate, his roommate, he has to have another room because it's not fair to his roommate because all his junk is all over the room.
How did this become a roast and Josh segment, man? Let's switch it back up to.
You remember when Josh almost killed me in practice that one day?
One day?
Well, multiple days. There
I
was
was
plenty of times.
I was worried about 2 things in practice. Would Josh practice hard that day? You never knew. Josh hated practice. And would Josh hurt somebody? When he got mad and either fighting or throwing a ball or just freaking out. They were my 2 concerns every day in practice. Has that changed in the NBA?
Yeah, I don't practice now. I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing.
He doesn't get mad in practice because he doesn't practice. So
yeah, I'm more like the guy that just stands on the side. I'll do the first rep or two, so and say something, or I like might mess up or something to make sure they know that like I did it. And then after that, it's curtains. After that, the young guys can kind of do whatever, and then I'm gonna be on the side, just kind of talking and hanging out. Usually, I'm with Rick. Rick, right? That's my guy. We be over there vibing on the sideline.
Josh, you have a whole row of aspiring pros here, and you're talking about the unimportance of practice.
I practiced as hard as I could when I was here, and then when I got to the level, and probably after like 3 or 4 years, I was like, okay, I'm a little bit more established. Now I can kind of pick and choose, when I can practice.
I will say 82 games is a long season, so I'll give you that.
Exactly. And I had to do, it's easy for Jalen, because Jalen, go get a bucket. I got to go rebound. I got to jump into the crowd and save the basketball. And then I just throw it to him. So I'm like, I need to recover a little bit so I can do that and give the ball to captain.
Oh, thank God I didn't coach you in the NBA.
Well, speaking of that, do you miss coaching?
I don't miss coaching. I miss this. This is really cool, being with the students, with the player, you guys. I miss being with you guys. I got to compete with Jalen this summer. We played golf. He and I got our butts kicked.
Yeah, that was trash.
But it was fun to compete with you again.
Trash.
We were in a golf cart together trying to pump each other up as we were getting our butts kicked.
Yeah, that was trash. I'm not gonna lie. That was trash. But I haven't lost. Josh is better golfer than me. I told you that. He hasn't beaten me all summer.
Is that right?
Yeah.
We haven't even played this summer.
We didn't go play in Vegas?
Oh, yeah, we tied.
Okay.
But we tied. Okay. You didn't beat me, we tied.
The first time out after the season ended, we didn't play?
I had a hurt hand.
I beat you straight up.
I had a hurt hand.
So I beat you.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to be proud about that?
You played, right?
For those of you guys who have not listened to the Roommates podcast, this is what it is, basically, for 90 straight minutes.
A lot of excuses over here.
This is what it was every day at Villanova. This is what it was.
Well, Coach, since we're 10th anniversary of our national championship, what do you think the turning point of that season was?
Probably when we lost to Seton Hall. Mm-hmm. I think it's a great thing to have Coach Willard here, because they had a game plan against Jalen, who was a freshman, if you remember. Remember, they were getting Jalen switched onto their bigger guard, and no one had done that all year. Mm-hmm. And then we had a plan for that going into the NCAA tournament, because that hurt us. Coach Willard did a great job. He had a great game plan. Thank God he'll be doing that for us right now, not against us. But I thought we learned a lot from that game. Thought we got humbled a little bit. And then you guys just took it to a next level. You know what I always wanted to ask you guys? That was 16, when we had lost 2 years in a row in the second round. And remember, we were going into that game against Iowa. It was the second round game. And everybody was saying, are they going to lose in the second round again? And you guys came out and just played out of your minds. We were up by like 40. Mm-hmm. What were you guys thinking going into that second round game? I remember Father Peter saying to me, I'm so nervous. I'm like, you don't care if we win or lose. He's like, I'm so nervous. Our alumni are going crazy over this game. We can't lose in the second round again.
We for sure thought about that. That was in the back of our minds. But it might not have been for you. But when we won, I was like, I kind of just like, it was a sigh of relief. But I think once we did that, we were like, okay, we kind of got that monkey off our back, and we were ready. We were so locked in, because I don't know if you remember, every time before the NCAA tournament happened, we would be in, I think it was Conley, upstairs in that little library conference area, and it's like, okay, this is a 2-game tournament. That's all we're focusing on, 2 games. Yeah. And then we take care of those 2 games, we got 2 more games. Yeah. So it was one of those things, like, okay, we know what the situation is, but I think we were just so locked in that it just set the pace for the rest of the tournament.
Were you thinking on another level going into that Iowa game? Because you guys played, that Iowa team was great. And we were up 40 on them. It was incredible how you guys played in that game. I could admit now, I was nervous as hell before that game.
I like how you preach to us that it's every game is our next game is our big game, right? And now he's asking, like, what were you thinking? Like, no, like, coach, like you drilled this into our minds, like we needed to not focus on nothing but this game. And now he's like, what were you guys thinking? What were you guys? No, like we practices every day. We had the same stoic face. Everyone had the same robotic PR answers. Everyone was like we were the same person on the court. We all had the same answers. It was like cookie cuttered. So you know that. I think he's just trying to create conversation.
No. You guys played. I'm glad you said that because that's exactly how I would want you to think. But you played we played unbelievable that game. When I thought we were going to be nervous and a little tentative.
That was his national championship, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what
I was worried about that game.
Because I don't know if you remember earlier that year, they were like a top 5 team.
Yeah,
they were like Jared Utoff or whatever his name was. So we were like going in like, okay, I think they're ranked like 8th or 9th. They're 8th or 9th seed, but they were top 5 like a month or 2 ago.
Yeah.
So I think that was like also like, okay, we got to be on it because they can sit there and beat us by 20, and now we embarrassed.
Yep.
Let's go further in the tournament. So, national championship. Clearly you remember when Marcus Paige did that double clutch shot. Do you remember what you said in that timeout?
No. But do you?
No.
I don't think. No. I've gotten the opportunity to speak to corporations. Josh is going to kill me for this, but I've got the chance to talk to corporations about that moment because everybody asked me. I remember when I came into the locker room, you guys were like, "You're an OG, coach. You're an OG." I was like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?" They're like, "You said bang. You didn't even get it." I didn't even know that I said that. You guys told me in the locker room, and what I was thinking about was that you guys, after Marcus Paige hit that shot, we had blown a 10-point lead.
2 minutes.
Everything was going wrong for us. And Marcus Paige, when we were coming out of the timeout before Marcus Paige hit the 3, the double clutch 3, the only thing we had to do was not give up a 3. We could have fouled. We could have given up a 2. We could have got a stop. The only thing you can't do there is give up a 3. And we gave up a 3. So we were ready to totally choke. And you guys were coming off the court, and you guys were saying, attitude, attitude. And the guys were coming off the bench, and they were saying, attitude, attitude, which was our code word for you can't control what happened in the past. The only thing you can control is your attitude coming out of this huddle. You got to have a positive attitude. So I was just so proud that you guys were all doing that. I was like, whether we win in this game, win or lose, you guys are going to have that for life. And that's really what I was thinking in that huddle. I was like, you guys are good for life. We might win, we might lose, but you guys are good for life. That's why I didn't react when we won the game. I was like, that's just God's will, man, that shot went in. But you guys came out of that huddle with a clear mind and a great attitude. I was so impressed. I don't think I said much, did I?
I truly don't remember. I don't remember.
I don't expect that from you. He didn't listen in huddles. That I would expect. You, I would think you would remember.
Before we move on, you remember when Josh, I love doing this. Remember when Josh flexed at the camera against Temple?
Oh, man.
So Coach, not to put him on the spot, but Coach liked to basically let you know if you weren't giving energy back to your team, right? So Josh, flexed right into the camera after an and 1, and we walk in the film the next day. Just a screenshot of Josh zoomed in, him flexing at the camera. and he just like, guys, you know what, guys, this is our leader. He's flexing at the camera. Like, this is who we are. We're not a team. We don't care about each other. We just care about ourselves. You remember that?
I definitely remember that.
I'm not gonna lie.
But he would always. His mom's here, Pat's here, and his dad Moses.
Do not hold back.
If I had any problems, I want to tell a great Josh story that I never told that benefited Villanova incredibly. After 16, he was good enough to go to the NBA after 16. So make sure I get the years right. He was going to workouts for NBA teams after 16, right? That was your junior year, right? And I know for a fact that the Atlanta Hawks wanted to draft him. But it was at the end of our long run in the tournament, and NBA teams were saying, like, he looks sluggish. I don't know. So I tell him, Josh, the Hawks, they want to draft you. They want to draft you in the first round. You just got to go down there, show energy, and have a good workout. They're going to draft you. So he goes down, he does his workout. The general manager calls me after. He's like, Jay, he just was lethargic. He looked like he didn't have any energy. So I say to Josh, what were you doing? He goes, I played all the way through the NCAA tournament. We won a championship. What else did they need to see from me? So we wound up getting him for another year. He came back to Villanova for another year because he didn't work. I was so mad at him. But I was so happy for us that he was going to come back for another year because he would have been a first-round pick after 16. Do you remember that? I'm not BSing. That's the truth.
No, I remember it because they had 40. We played 40 games. We were 35-5 when we won the national championship. They had 40 games of tape to watch, and I go down there. I had dinner. The GM at the time was Wes Wilcox.
Right.
And then they drafted DeAndre Bembry, 21st. He went to St. Joe's. Not a great decision, but not here nor there.
Villanova made out on that deal, man. We got Josh Hart for another year.
This Cap or No Cap segment is brought to you by The Game, bringing you classic bar and circle caps since 1986.
Coach, cap is just another word for lie, obviously, and no
So
cap.
cap's a lie.
Yeah.
No cap is the truth.
Yes. There we go.
All right.
You want me to take these?
You got them.
Cap or no cap? Jalen and Josh always understood the meaning of attitude.
Oh. Cap for Jalen.
What?
No cap for Jalen. Cap for Josh. Josh played with the greatest attitude, but then he also had his own version of attitude, which he does now in the NBA also. We got to say, we always made a deal. We would tell the guys, when you're here, you got to do everything the Villanova way, 100% the Villanova way. Prove that you can do that. And then when you go to the NBA, and when you leave Villanova, whatever decisions you make, I'll support it, even if I don't like it. Like Josh always jumps off one foot all the time now in the NBA and gets caught up in the air. He's also a great passer, too. But I support that now. I tell you, you're great at that.
Thank you.
So that he had his own version. Sometimes attitude for Josh was like taking a swing at somebody or like talking junk. That was his version. Jalen, you got to admit, Jalen was great at attitude.
Yeah.
You got to admit.
I always understood it. I just didn't.
Right.
It was just depending if, you
were in the mood.
Yeah, I executed it.
All right, cap or no cap? Jalen had the best taste in music in the locker room back then.
He wouldn't know.
No, he wouldn't know.
I left those guys alone. I have no idea.
All right,
when
Josh.
he came
we didn't have music in the locker room.
No, when he came into the locker room, you had it was like that and stop music. But it wasn't in the game. It wasn't in the locker room before a game. After a game, it was only like after practice we might listen to music. Before that, there was no way.
I also tried before games. I tried no Mike and Ike's. I put that rule in. No candy for Josh. I told everybody on the team, do not let him eat candy in the lot. We had fruit in there, water, energy drinks.
I mean, since we're a decade out, this man used to.
We're gonna say the Wawa?
No. I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there for that. But Josh used to have Mike and Ike's pregame. Sorry, I'm snitching on you.
It is.
Still does.
No. But like, he had to hide it. He didn't have the Mike and Ike's box. He had a full, in his puffer jacket, had a full pocket of Mike and Ike's.
Just straight Mike and Ike's in the
Straight
pocket?
Mike and Ike's.
No
So
box,
when you were in the
nothing?
locker room, you were reaching in your pocket of your jacket?
Yeah, because first off, it was straight Mike and Ike's. It sounds kind of nasty, but I couldn't have the box because the box was going to make noise. Pause. So I had to dump the Mike and Ike's out into my jacket pocket. I'm happy you said
Now,
that.
they asked me, does Josh understand the meaning of attitude? That was a team rule, like how we ate, and specifically everybody on the team. So was everybody in on this against me? Because I told everybody, do not let him eat candy before the game.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
Because
we were winning.
Did everybody know that you had Mike and Ike's in your pocket?
Yeah, I feel like that was like everyone knew. They just
Only time I saw one time it was like it was pregame. Everyone was like looked the other way, and all of a sudden you just see Josh just like.
That doesn't surprise me now. That doesn't surprise me.
I'm just saying.
We won. Hey,
yeah,
we won games.
It worked.
We did.
We won games.
And Josh was a big part of it. I get.
It worked.
He won us a lot of games. I tried my best to get him to eat healthy. Imagine what he would look like if he ate healthy. Look at the study today.
I feel like I'm in shape.
I know.
I feel like I'm a handsome guy.
You look great.
You know what I mean?
The test is gonna be when you're done playing. We'll see how you look when you retire. If you still eat the candy.
No, when I retire, I'm probably gonna like let go of myself for like a couple years and just eat unhealthy, and then look myself in the mirror one day and like be ashamed and like get back in shape. So I already know it.
It's already thought out.
Yeah, I already know what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna just rock out with my life and like we'll figure it out.
Right.
Besides the candy, do you eat healthy?
Relatively, relatively.
I mean, you have a chef.
I have a chef. She cooks kind of healthy.
Josh has multiple pantries in his house. There's one pantry, I kid you not, that is straight candy.
Floor to ceiling.
Floor to ceiling.
Candy.
Like, and I'm talking about like candy, like you can only get in other countries. Like, it's not like just like, it gets shipped to him and he just like lines it up perfectly.
He always had a taste for the finer things in life. Even his candy, he goes out of the country for his candy.
He always had a taste for the finer things.
He did.
He did, boy.
He did.
Yes, you did.
I used to try to make a rule with him. Remember, one pair of shoes you could buy at a time? Because he always had really expensive shoes and sneakers. Shoes and sneakers.
You put up with this.
I loved it. I loved every minute of it,
That's
man. But I
crazy.
did. It was a battle for 4 years, but I loved every minute of it.
Meanwhile, he's coaching you, and I'm getting MF'd every other day. And I'm just like trying to do the best I can.
We do have to tell him when he used to get Mikhail in practice.
Me?
Josh.
Oh, it wasn't just Mikhail, it was everybody. But it started with Mikhail.
We thought he was going to hurt Mikhail. So when Mikhail Bridges was a freshman, he was only like 160 pounds. And he was really long, and we were redshirting him, and he would guard Josh in practice. And Josh was a bully in practice, and he would dominate him when Mikhail was a freshman. But every once in a while, Mikhail would block Josh's shot because Mikhail was really long, and he'd be going down the court on a breakaway, and everybody on the staff would be yelling, "No, Josh, no!" It's like when you see a dog like running after something, like, "No, don't." And Josh would just take him out, man. He would chase him down, knock him into the wall. Mikhail was 160 pounds. He staggered back to his feet. And then the next time, Josh would take him out again.
Take him out again?
Is that true?
100% true. Who is most likely to, brought to you by Giant, it's newly remodeled to bring you bigger, better grocery selection than ever before.
Okay, we're going to ask some questions from back in our Nova days around groceries. Matt, you take the questions.
Who was most likely to mooch food from someone back in the day, Jalen or Josh?
I mean, we figured that one out.
True.
That's Josh.
Who was most likely to cook their own pregame meals, Jalen or Josh? I guess no one's really cooking their own pregame meals.
No.
No?
We were spoiled.
We had
a great setup.
We had a good setup.
We had a
Good
good
food.
setup.
Good food.
Who was most likely to bring candy to practice? We know the answer to that.
Josh.
Who was most likely to grocery shop more often, Jalen or Josh?
Me.
Jalen was very serious and mature when he was in college about taking care of his body.
Loser.
Practicing.
Well, I can't just eat candy and then show up to practice and actually in practice doesn't matter. Sorry.
They also both had their high school sweethearts while they were in college and married them. Both of you. Thank God.
And their new fathers.
Thank God for Shannon and Allie. Imagine the trouble Josh probably would have gotten into if not for Shannon.
Where is Shannon?
I don't know. You don't have to open that up. You don't have to open it up. But I'm just saying, when I would see Shannon or Allie here, I'd be so happy. I'd think, okay, those two are occupied. That's good. They're safe.
Let's give Shannon and Allie a round of applause. Where are you guys at? Stand up. Stand up. No? The first ladies of the roommate show.
Yeah.
That's why we almost didn't get Josh, because Josh wanted to go to. Shannon was going to Rutgers.
Don't give
scholarship.
my wife no ammunition, because I'm going to hear this
It's
all
true,
the way
though.
on the ride home.
Josh was going to go.
Do you know how dedicated I was to Nova?
Yes.
Do you know? Do
Yes.
you truly know? I was between Illinois and Villanova, right? Allie was a freshman at Illinois. I committed to Villanova while Allie was a freshman at Illinois on her birthday.
Wow, that's very selfish.
That is dedication. That is dedication. I give you that. And I appreciate that very
So
much.
I'm very thankful for her that she's still around.
Yeah.
Very thankful.
You couldn't do it like the next day?
It wasn't my fault. You know, Rick set it up. Rick set it up.
I don't think Josh would have came to Villanova if his mom and dad didn't make him, because I think he wanted to go to Rutgers with Shannon. That's what I was feeling at the time. I think his parents made him.
If you went to Rutgers, bro.
Oh, it would have been so bad.
You know what you'd be doing right now?
It would have been bad. I'll give Rutgers some love, because David Cox, who's an assistant here now, he was there. He recruited me. You didn't do a bad job. I just want to say that. You did a good job. My parents did kind of make me a little bit, but...
Did your parents make you, Josh, Jalen?
Maybe not.
Were your parents pushing you towards Villanova, or was it all your decision?
You want to go through this?
Oh, don't do it. Please don't.
No.
Well, my parents made me stay after sophomore year.
Oh, there's
They made
no
me stay after
doubt. If
sophomore
it was
year.
transfer portal back then, both of you would have been gone. There's no doubt.
No. Actually, I fought my parents on that. Sorry. I did want to stay. I wanted to leave for the NBA, obviously, after sophomore year. But no, I was like, it's fighting a little adversity. Ain't going to hurt nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what everybody, all the players, all the students here should understand, man. It's not, the grass isn't always greener, and that little bit of adversity makes you who you are. And you're gonna face that in college, in everything, academically, in sports, and everything. And it's really gonna be what makes you who you are.
Quick message from our sponsor. Hey, Villanova students, this is for you. Jalen, this is the part where you go.
Your local remodel giant is just a short drive away from campus. Plus, they accept Nova Bucks.
Hot bar, sushi, great deli sandwiches, all the grocery essentials, and so much more. Consistent low prices, weekly deals to make it all affordable. Shop Giant, get everything you need and want away from home, and save bigger on all of it.
And there's an ordering online with Giant Direct. I wish I had this back when I was here. Damn, I got lots of improvements. I will say, Coach, it's an honor. It's always great to see you. It's an honor for you to come out here and show love to the roommate show love to Nova Nation as they embark on a new season. So thank you for coming.
Thanks, Coach.
We appreciate it.
Give it up for Jay Wright.
All right, Josh, speaking of cap and no cap, you know there'll be some real heat for this one. We teamed up with The Game to drop something special, bringing you the classic bar and circle caps since 1986.
Yes, sir. This is for all the Nova fans out there. These are the official roommate show by The Game hats, and they got the classic throwback vibe.
No cap, these hats are clean and have that perfect fit, and right now you can grab yours for just $16.99 when you use our code roommates at checkout. I'm talking the same vintage style that's been around since before either of us could hoop.
Once you get yours, you'll know why The Game has sold more college hats than anyone else in the game.
Hit the link, copy your hat, and rep Nova the right way.
You guys to make some noise for some Villanova royalty we're bringing back to campus. Villanova's all-time leading scorer, 2-time Big East Player of the Year, 3-time All-American, and a number 3 overall pick for the WNBA's Dallas Wings. Everybody make some noise for a Villanova legend, Maddy Siegrist! got a goat in the building. Y'all make some noise for Maddy.
Welcome, Maddy.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thanks for coming back.
Of course.
So obviously the NBA season just ended, coming off your best season statistically while battling an injury. So talk to us about how you continue to level up your play through all of that.
I think just every year you just got to add something to your game. So just trying to continue to grow each year. And obviously injuries are part of the game. So just trying to listen to the trainers and, come back as soon as possible always.
So this year you guys had a newcomer to Dallas, Paige, and talk about how playing with her was and how you guys complement each other.
Way better playing with her than against her. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's just an unbelievable player. Does it all. She's a point guard, but can play literally the 2-3. Sometimes she tries to play 4. Doesn't go great, but just so happy to be able to play with her.
Okay, yeah, enough of that stuff. Your favorite place to eat in Dallas?
So I like the barbecue. I feel like the barbecue in Texas is pretty good. Hurtado in Arlington or Terry Black's. Whoa.
You got a Dallas in the back there?
The one guy from Dallas?
All right. Favorite place to eat on or around campus? Actually, on campus and off campus.
Okay, on campus, probably Bartley, but just because it was the easiest.
It was the easiest. It was the easiest for us.
For sure. Off campus, I feel like Camco is definitely a go-to.
I feel like for us, the answer would be totally different because we didn't have NIL. We had like cost of attendance. We got like $273 a month.
I had that for a couple years.
Yeah, you had that for a couple years, but then you balled out for a couple years. We barely had enough for Camco.
Me and Josh had to split Camco orders.
Yeah. We couldn't even get the bone-in wings. We couldn't afford those, so we had to get the boneless.
$2 cheaper.
Jesus Christ. When you walk through campus now, like, this place is totally different since we were here. Damn, I feel old. Damn. But what, like, when you walk through, like, what nostalgia do you get? Like, what do you see, like, damn, that's different, or like, that's the same? Like,
I mean, I feel like the pavilion has been the same. They haven't done too many renovations since I left.
Damn,
a lot of the other, like the class buildings, they seem to be getting different. I haven't ventured back to those since my last classes.
I wish I played in the new pavilion. That'd have been nice.
This is amazing. National champions do well here. Yeah, because I definitely didn't have any of this.
Do you remember our last game here in this building?
My only loss.
Only loss right here.
To Butler.
On senior night?
On senior night.
Yeah.
The only loss of my career here.
It's an emotional night for everybody.
Yeah, everyone was, in their feelings.
Josh was in his locker crying after that game.
I probably had my worst game of my career on senior night. Like, truthfully, I think I was like 4 for 25. Like, couldn't get one shot to fall.
But did you guys win?
We did against Providence, who was terrible. Barely. We should have blown them out.
I'll say for us, the worst part about losing on that on senior night, because obviously, I don't know if they still do it, but we used to go over here and do the V's, and then senior night, the seniors will always like stand on the little table here and do that. So we're having to stand on the table doing the V's, and we're like, just got slapped. The first loss, everybody's sad. You're looking at the student sections, no one's even smiling. And that's how my senior night went.
Yeah, I didn't have a senior night. Graduated in 3 years.
Scholar.
Wait, let me say it again. I graduated in 3 years. Damn. Graduated in 3 years, so I want to know what a loss on senior night's like. I won my last game in my college career.
Anyways, Maddy, what was your welcome to the league moment?
Oof, so many. So my rookie year, I thought maybe I was gonna start taking charges after never taking them in my whole career. And we played Phoenix, second game. Brittany Griner set the screen. I think I laid down there on the floor for probably 2 or 3 minutes. I was like, I don't know if I can get up. I might need a sub.
Jalen, do you have any advice for Maddy on taking charges?
Yeah,
I mean, I feel
don't
like
know if it's for me.
You're like, I'm short in the league, so like that's the only way I can defend. What do you tell me to do? Win my matchup. So my matchup is to outscore who I'm guarding. So that's my defense. So
I like that mentality. I mean, Denise and I would beef about that a little bit when I was here. I was like, if I score more than my person, positive.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that if Coach Wright was standing right here, but it's just a little inside joke. But I do win my matchup 90% of the time, 95% of the time, 98.
Yes. It also, you're on someone that don't shoot or don't do nothing, don't score. Like you should be winning your matchup. And we give you the ball. We say, Jalen, just score. We'll handle everything else. Just score, please.
That's not true. That's not true. I mean, anyway, your favorite March Madness moment?
Definitely. So my senior year in the NCAA tournament, we got to play 2 games at home, which was great. Yeah. So definitely the last game we did win here to go to the Sweet 16. Sold out with the student section, was rocking. So shout out to them. Probably my favorite.
What was your favorite?
I mean, gotta be winning. I only won once. Like,
it's an easy choice for him.
Not winning. Not like.
I
have the obvious answer.
What's the obvious answer? So the weird thing with me in our time here.
Just say the answer. It's like
I don't
so
have an
difficult.
answer because it was we either won the national championship or we lost in the first round. There was no in between. It wasn't like a Sweet 16, Elite 8, give like the student body like some excitement. It was either like we're going all the way or don't even come. Like that was our NCAA moments. So that's my only good moment for the NCAA tournament. Just winning. What was yours, Jalen?
I would say definitely 2018 national championship. We're a tad better than 2016.
This is the common debate on the pod. Do you have an opinion on which team was better, 2016 or 2018?
I don't know if I'm gonna weigh in on that one.
Fair enough.
That's smart. Well, we talk about Jalen has to win his matchup. In college, you won your matchup almost every game. Led the nation in scoring. Talk about your mindset when you laced them up and you're like, all right, I'm gonna just go out here and get a bucket.
I was just trying to win the game, and I feel like just taking every single possession, like okay, like this is like game on the line type thing. I had some really great teammates around me. Brooke Mullins here somewhere, and she used to just be like, Maddie, just take it. She would just get me the ball and just say go. So I really tried to listen to her.
That was the political answer. Okay, I'll ask a different question. Which team, when you went against, you're like, all right, just put 30 in the book?
Seton Hall.
Oh, that was easy.
Why Seton Hall?
Because they were going to full court deny me, and I was going to burn them on a back cut every time.
Wait, what was your career high in college? I remember this.
It was against Seton Hall, 50.
A lot of buckets. What's yours?
In college, I had like 31 5 times. Yeah. Yours was 37 against Notre Dame. I remember that.
37.
At the Prudential Center.
Center. Where Seton Hall plays. Maybe it's just a Seton Hall thing.
Yeah, we just hate Seton Hall.
We hate him so much, we got Coach Willard.
Yeah.
Damn, 50 in college? I don't think you understand how hard 50 in college is, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, to score 20 in college is like godly.
50 anywhere is hard.
Holy.
Middle school, high school, college, pros.
CYO.
I have 2 more things for you. Growing up in New York, upstate New York?
Upstate.
Upstate New York, exactly. Did you grow up watching the Knicks?
I did.
Who was your favorite Knick?
Well, they weren't very good for a long time, so I don't know. I don't know if I can give you a good answer.
You can give me a good answer.
Probably Porzingis for a while.
Wow.
I know. Jeremy Lin.
The one guy with the Boston Celtics jersey, excited. Yeah, Porzingis.
He's probably an Atlanta fan now. That's where Porzingis in Atlanta?
Yeah, he got traded.
Atlanta, yeah.
Yeah. We broke up the team. You broke up the team. Good job, Jalen.
No.
Congratulations, brother. You broke up the super team. Everyone give Jalen a round of applause.
No.
That's our captain.
The second apron broke up the super team.
All right. No, everyone give Maddy a round of applause because, can you show the camera? Can we get a close-up on that? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Guys, Maddy Siegrist. Everyone give her Maddy.
Are you guys ready to meet the women's basketball team? Let's go. It's time to meet our 2025-2026 women's basketball team here at Villanova. Let's go. The fearless leader for our women's basketball team, entering her 6th season as head coach Denise Dillon! Make some noise for your women's basketball team! All right. Are y'all ready to meet our men's team now? Let's bring our men's team out. It's time to meet the 2025-2026 men's Villanova basketball team.
one thing that you have to be constant with is how your culture is in your program. This is a basketball program that's built on tradition, built on pride, built on a great university. And I think that culture of hard work, of attitude, is something that's going to carry on for a very long time.
3 seconds at midcourt. Jenkins gives it to Jenkins for the championship.
I want my teams to play with great energy and have fun playing passionate basketball. We will work every day to make sure that we uphold these values of this great university, of what was built here, of these championships. Attitude, work ethic, toughness, our culture will be as strong as ever. Every day we get a little better, understand? Great job, great job.
Family on 3, 1, 2.
Everyone to make some noise. A huge Wildcat welcome to the new head coach for your men's basketball team, Kevin Willard.
I'll give it up for the men's and women's team, man.
Yes,
give
sir.
it up.
Okay, Coach Dillon, I have a question for you. Obviously, Jalen and myself, we played here, so we come back here, and then it's super fun to see all these guys. How is it to coach here? How is it to coach at your alma mater?
Well, just as you said, having you guys back here and feeling the love of Nova Nation's got to feel good. So shout out to Nova Nation out there. Well done, y'all here. So returning, there's nothing greater to have an opportunity to lead your program and just be a part of these amazing young women. So developing them and everything Villanova has done for me has put me in this place. So couldn't be happier to be back.
That's amazing. Yeah, give it up. That's amazing. And you grew up in Philly.
Sure did.
I see a lot of Birds jerseys in the crowd.
Yes, I see them right there. That's right. Oh yeah.
I mean, G-L-E-S!
Eagles! Yeah, it's pretty good.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah.
I had to. I'm sorry.
I think we might hear that again.
We might hear that a couple more times tonight. We might.
So, Coach Willard, is it true growing up on Long Island, you were a Knicks fan growing up?
I'll give you one better. I was a ball boy for the Knicks. That's how big of a Knicks fan I was. I used to take the train from Long Island into Madison Square Garden by myself, and I grew up going back and forth and running up and down in Madison Square Garden. So I am a diehard New York Knicks fan.
So, when you beat us in the 2016 Big East Championship, that must have felt good, huh? Especially MSG, huh?
So he beat me in 17. He beat me on a tip-in in 17 in the Big East semifinals. But no, 16 felt great.
I think we made up for it, though, right?
We made up for it. So yeah, I have to thank you for two things, because y'all beat us in 16, gave us a little bit of a reality check, and then we went on to win a national championship. So we'll take that. And then I will say there weren't many teams that really played at our level, except for Seton Hall. The physicality that you guys brought, the toughness, the competitiveness. So Nova Nation, you guys are going to be super excited to watch the team and watch what he's doing here. So thank you for coming here and bringing that mentality to the main line. And
So it was amazing to compete against you. It felt even better to kick your ass a lot. Sorry, Father, but we appreciate you.
No, I mean, it was, I think we went Seton Hall and Villanova 7 straight years. We met 3 times in the Big East tournament, either finals, semifinals, finals, semifinals. And I can say this, it's such an honor to be part of this community, this family, but most importantly, I got to see you guys, what you did firsthand. And I can say, I had so much respect for the way you guys played the game, the way you guys respected each other. I know Jay had a monster role in that, but you guys took it over. I mean, you really did. I mean, you guys on the court were unbeatable because of your bond and how hard you played. So now to see what you guys are doing and doing for the Knicks and seeing where you are, man, it's phenomenal.
It's not a bond. It's just he follows me everywhere I go. Josh doesn't win in the playoffs unless I'm on his team.
See, I believe in the power of friendship. I didn't want to do it without him, so I was like, you know what? I'll wait till we get on the same team, and then we both can blossom together.
Okay. Coach Dillon, a couple years ago, Sweet 16 run. This team here, what's going to make this team special this year?
Yeah, there's a great opportunity in front of this group, recognizing the teams before them and bringing this group together. A lot of new faces, but just their will to get after it every day. They work hard. They work together. Even as we said, some changes to the roster, but they have this chemistry. And a big part of that 22-23 run was having that second round games here in the Finn, sold out crowd, so that led us to that Sweet 16. But it was about 2 of them being here, Maddy Siegrist and Brooke Mullen, our 2 captains that year, who led on and off the court. So it's all about that. So you talk about the friendships also. It matters. Mm-hmm.
Obviously, where we are in college basketball, there's so much movement. You guys got some newcomers. Could you touch on them and how excited you are to welcome them into the family?
Oh, absolutely. As I said, they came in like they've been here the whole time. Just the buy-in to the Villanova community, the culture that we have. So we have, you heard Kylie Watson, had a great intro as she came in, so excited to see her on the floor and showing what she's doing. Kelce Jones came in as well as a junior, and then 4 new freshmen, so they're going to be ready to go from the jump.
Of course.
Yeah, let's go.
Coach, your returners, your team, what are we going to look forward to?
Well, we signed 13 new guys, so...
That was kind of a joke.
Yeah, I know. We built this roster 2 ways. Obviously to win this year, but most importantly to kind of build this out for long term. So our roster is really balanced with freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and 3 seniors. We're going to play, we have guards, we're going to play 10, 11 deep. We're going to get after them. It's a great group. I'm enjoying them so far. But we're still trying to learn each other's names.
And Coach, are you? I assume you're aware you have a player on your team who went to the same high school as Josh and I. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, to think about that one.
Yeah, I recruited him for about 2 weeks, and then Jay showed up in the gym, and I quickly stopped recruiting him really quick. No, I mean his high school has produced a lot of really good players. Your high school, sorry. I mean, obviously they didn't produce you. I mean,
that's for sure. And Sadiq Bey as well, another Villanova alum.
No, I mean Caden's going to be special. He's one of those guys that we got late, but we're so lucky to have him, and we're super. He's going to be. He's special. He's a special talent.
You didn't want to recruit me?
I knew I couldn't get you. I thought I could get him for like a week. It's true. I met his parents. His parents were great. I called him on the phone, and then I walked into the gym, and Jay walked in, and I was like, oh, shit.
Sorry, Father.
Father's used to it.
That's great. That's good to know because, Coach Wright didn't want to recruit me either. We had to go recruit Coach Wright, so.
We'll
talk about that a little later.
Yeah,
that was a little Actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold that story. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah. So, Coach, you guys are opening against BYU, and I think in Vegas, correct?
Yeah, we're out in Vegas.
How excited are you for that matchup, for the test early on, and you know, being in Vegas at this time, nice and warm. So.
Yeah, it's you know, I don't think I would have scheduled it. You know, that would have been the way I would have scheduled it, but I think it's a great opportunity for us to go out there. There's 6 in the country. We have a lot to prove, so we get a chance to do it right from the start. You know, everyone's kind of looking past us a little bit, which is great this time of year, but it gives us a chance right off the bat to go out there and just show everybody what Villanova basketball is all about and that we're back.
So for each of you guys, what would you guys say is the most exciting part for this coming season?
I'll go. For us, just getting started. I mean, just the first game. We open here November 3rd. So again, we need y'all here. First home game. So it'll be there quickly. I know the players are anxious for the games. You know, coaches, we love those practices. Can never have enough of the practice. But yeah, looking forward to just opening up here at the Finn and showing who we have this season. A great group, ready to roll.
What was the question? I zoned out.
What you're most excited about this coming season?
No, I'm excited. I'm excited about being in the Finn. Like this is. I always used to make the comment. I used to walk out that door, and then get my ass kicked, and I'd walk right back out that door, get a chicken sandwich, and try to get out of here as quickly as possible. But I am looking forward to being in this building, being with you. This student turnout is unbelievable, man. You guys are the best. So.
For both of you, you're coaching mentors. What's one lesson that, I guess, sticks with you today when it comes to coaching your teams?
I would say not losing sight of why I got into this, like why I decided to be a basketball coach at whatever level it may have been. Not to lose sight no matter what's happening in the world of athletics. Got into it for teaching and just developing and being a part of the journey of, again, these amazing young women.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wait, just in case. Your coaching mentors, just in case you zoned out again.
Thank you.
How do they influence you in your coaching strategies?
No, I think the biggest thing, you know, I played for my father, so he was a huge influence. So I have kind of his demeanor, and I also work for Rick Pitino. And one of the biggest things I took away is, you know, player development. You know, always focus on getting your players better. You know, spend the time, spend the energy. They'll appreciate the fact that you're spending the time and energy. I think our guys really appreciate the fact that we put so much time into player development. And in today's era where we could just kind of say, you know, well, we're paying you, go get better by yourself. And I don't believe in that. It's just been, you know, get your players better. The better they get as the season goes, the better your team gets.
That's awesome. You played with your father, you said?
I played for my father, I did.
How was that?
Miserable.
Really?
Yeah, I always say, I talked to Alan Houston way back in the day, and Alan said that if you're the best player on the team, it's great. If you're the worst player on the team, it's great. But if you're like a good 6th, 7th, 8th guy, it's... I actually know that.
4 or 5. 4 or 5. I get 4, right? You get 4.
I just found that out. My son just finally showed it to me. I had no idea. It's like 6 or 7. 6 or 7. I had no idea.
But
you can answer that question too.
Yeah, I mean, playing for your father, it's or my father, it's fun. It has its ups and downs. It's the only time I'm allowed to curse at him is on the court. Holds me accountable every single day. But I mean, there's no one else that has your best interest at heart.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a privilege. I get asked.
So cute.
He's in that.
Yeah.
There's no one else that has your best interest at heart, and so I mean, it was fun. It's fun. It is fun. I'm still coaching. It is fun. Mm-hmm. For now. Until he gets fired.
We do know the Knicks owner.
I do know Knicks owner and their president very well, so I'm glad to have a talk with them.
So you guys give it up for Coach Dillon and Coach Willard. Make sure you guys come out and show love this season. For everyone here, man, we appreciate you guys coming out, showing love to not just the roommate show, but showing love to both men and women's basketball. Jason, we appreciate you coming, man. Make sure you guys stay safe. Appreciate y'all showing love, and we off to Kelly's. We'll see y'all at Kelly. We can see y'all at Kelly's.
We off the
All
Kellys.
right, cool. We'll see y'all at Kelly's.
JB and Josh, can I get a go Cats one more time for good time's sake? Can I get a good cat? Go
Yes,
Cats?
sir.
Go Cats, y'all. Go Cats.
I need the women's and men's team. I need both of y'all to stand up and turn around. We're going to end it as we always do here in the Vin. V for Villanova, everybody. On behalf of the men's and women's basketball teams here at Nova, for Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Matt Hillman, the New Heights podcast, or for the Roommates podcast, I should say, for Jason Kelce as well. I'm your boy, Jimmy J. Thank you for a great night, everybody. Let's go, Cats.
This has been a Playmaker production.